Hey, fellow Kotanas, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Copivian, and we are here. The finale of the second Dream Match tournament for the Elite Legends Championship. And there it is, the men's side of the bracket. LA Knight versus Eddie Guerrero. And you see who these guys have had to go through to get here. And it's pretty freaking insane that we're here in the finale with 3 matches left. This is crazy. This is, of course, to determine who's going to face Randy Savage in a matchup in which I will not be controlling. I will not be controlling either participant. The only reason I've been controlling them so far is to make it a little more interesting. But come the finale, all bets are off. It's just the competitors for themselves. We just sit back and watch. Since it is near the finale, I figured this time we'd feature the entrances. This time around, just too much to get through for the other side of the tournament. Had to kind of cut out the entrances to get us to where we are finally at, to where we can have the entrances in the final video, at least a portion of them. Again, this is a matchup that is made in absolute dreams for wrestling fans. LA Knight versus Eddie Guerrero is, again, you put the championship on the line, no matter what promotion they're in, this is going to be a great match. Like, without a doubt, if Eddie was still around and was still able to compete, LA Knight versus Eddie Guerrero is a great match. You put LA Knight in there with anybody, it's a tremendous matchup. You never know entirely what to expect, because I don't go into every match thinking I'm going to win the match. I just have an idea as to where I want to take that tournament. Such as the first tournament, we actually went haywire when Seth Rollins and The Rock happened. And The Rock actually got injured in that match. That was, of course, back in 2K17, which got finished in 2K24, because I no longer have 2K17 anymore, and that was back when I had a Xbox 360. Now I just have PS4 and some other consoles. And Eddie gonna take Knight straight to the outside, over the top, and Knight work. Oh man, those forearms by Knight, vicious, and a drop kick that kind of, and the second one knocks him down. He brushed off the first one, but the second one took Knight down. And right off the barricade goes LA Knight's head. You know, just a matchup that you salivate over, thinking that maybe in another universe it's happening somewhere along the road. And Eddie, again with the drop kick. He's been lethal with those drop kicks in this tournament. Big body splash. Saw that against Lashley. Actually, no, we saw that with LA Knight against Batista, and putting him through a table before he hit him with a final BFT to put the match away. And that we saw a lot of against Bobby Lashley with Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie now has him up. Powerbomb cover. 1. Only a 1 count. And Knight rolling to the ropes. And Eddie gonna hang him up and, okay, rope choke him by standing on his back. About as hard as you can get there. And a 1 count only. And Eddie, he's ready for him. The Three Amigos. Could he put LA Knight away early? There is no damage retention on, as I'm pretty sure you've become aware of. Knight pops up. What the hell? And Knight takes Guerrero down with force. Uh-oh. He has it ready. I see it. He has the BFT ready. Blunt force trauma. No, Eddie saw it coming. As LA Knight saw that Hurricanrana try coming. And another stomp right to the stomach of Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie again with that DDT, the third time he's hit it in this tournament. Hit it first on Dom and then Lashley in his last match. Oh, wait a minute. The lasso from El Paso? Are you kidding me? We haven't seen this all tournament. It's all been frog splashes. But he's got it locked in. Can he end LA Knight's journey with it? So far, Knight hanging in there. And right now, gaining some ground on him. But no, Knight pushing back. And Knight's gonna survive. Just barely. And, oh, nice. And a cover of his own. Only a 1 count. Hasn't had a whole lot of chances to do much damage in this match. And another drop kick. And Knight comes right out of it with a big-time clothesline to Eddie. And a dragon corkscrew. Eddie has him up. Brainbuster by Guerrero. Eddie could be ready to try it. He is, and Knight moves! BFT! And Eddie Guerrero kicks out. Woohoo! That's the other game. This is 2K24, but I'll say fight forever with these two. Oh my God! And Knight, no, Eddie stops him again. Ready? Frog splash! Eddie Guerrero has it. He's gotta have it. 2. Friggin' no! Kick out. 2.5. What more could Knight have? This is insanity. Eddie Guerrero, Hurricanrana off the top rope. And Eddie gonna take some time to admonish the fans here. I think Eddie can feel it. He's got everything going his way right now. This has absolutely been an incredible tournament. And here we go. The fisticuffs are rolling. Knife edge chops. Never mind. Well, knife edge chops from Eddie. Just plain old chops from LA Knight. Oh man, these two guys' chests are going to be red like crazy after this. Oh, Knight egging Eddie on. And this time a punch. And right, here we go. Here we go. Who's coming out of it? Who's coming out of it? It's Eddie. And Eddie looking for him again. His 3 amigos. 2. 3. And crawls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. The 3 amigos get it done for Eddie. Great matchup. Great matchup there. Absolutely amazing. Well, it is time for the women's finale in their side of the Dream Match Tournament for the Elite Legends Championship in the women's side. That should be a great matchup, so let's get on with that one. Alright guys, here we go. From the Boundless Elite Legend Tournament Arena, or Belt Arena, it is the women's final of their Dream Match tournament for their Elite Legends Championship, the Women's Elite Legends Championship. And I gotta say, I'm happy that we got the final that we got. Bianca Belair versus the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, EST versus Glamazon. That's marquee. Come on, man. If you think about the power of Bianca and the power of Beth Phoenix, but people forget that Beth is a lot more similar to Bianca than they realize or they remember, because she not only had the power, she wasn't just all about the power. She was strong, and she still is strong. She's very strong. But she also had the ability to be technical in the ring and to also maybe even high fly. Didn't really see that much of it from her in her career, but I'm sure she could if she wanted to. But she was mainly a ground game kind of wrestler. And if she ever got back in the ring, I would love to see it with Bianca Belair. It would be a tremendous match between those two. To actually have a one-on-one match and there it is, the Women's Elite Legends Championship. Looking good, looking spiffy. Got a full arena, full house. Hopefully, full house out there too. Here we go. It's the finals of the first ever Women's Dream Match Tournament for the Women's Elite Legends Championship. We are underway. I'm hands off on this one, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you. And Bianca gonna get taken down by Beth. Elbow to the gut of the Glamazon. And we are in the feeling out process between these two. And a blockbuster takeover there by Belair. And now gonna show her power off and hits. No cover. And Beth gonna roll to the apron here. And there we go. We are going to the outside for the first time in this match. Remember, of course, they can't win the championship on the outside. And reversal there by Bianca. So far, I'd say Bianca is not only winning. If this was a point system, she'd be winning on points. But this isn't a point system, so that's pointless to talk about. And, oh, nice. But Bianca is still getting the upper hand so far over Beth Phoenix. I'm actually a little shocked at that. Not entirely. And a shoulder block. Running shoulder block there by Bianca. Oh! Pressing her up. The pure power of her is amazing. And then slams her down. Good God, man. She is so powerful. The cover will be called a rope break. You know, that kind of bothers me, honestly, about this game. It feels like the rope break gets called a little too quickly nowadays. I'll be 100% honest about that. It does feel like the rope break, just like, at least with this game. I don't know about 2K25, and I definitely, obviously, don't know about 2K26, but you know, just because you see it all the time in real wrestling where they pull the wrestler's foot or leg out from underneath the bottom rope, it's clearly there, but the ref doesn't call the rope break right away. Beth Phoenix getting a little rage going on here. Bianca giving Beth a taste of her own medicine. And squirts out the back. Bianca back to her feet and over the top and oh my God. She's back on her feet. I don't know how. Moonsault, standing moonsault after that, and then a splash. Jesus. This is insanity. Something's got to give here. And no. Oh my God. Still showing off that strength. And Beth Phoenix may be out of it. Our first ever Elite Legend Women's Champion may be Bianca Belair. She could be coming up on it. Look out here. She's calling her up to her feet. And crossbody. No cover. Gonna work on the arm a little bit here. Try to weaken it. And wait a minute. Beth! From out of nowhere! Glam slam! She might just do it right here. 1, 2. No, not quite. Not quite yet. Somebody is losing ground fast. Who is it, though? This has been a physical kind of matchup, and Bianca turns it around. Here we go. 1, 2. No. Kick out by Beth. And Beth, oh man, with the slaps. Disrespectful. And then showing off her power. And Bianca, kip up. Whip. Duck underneath. Leapfrog. Rebound elbow. And just gonna mount and pound. Ground and pound game coming into effect. And Beth. Elbow. It's so crazy that, you know, this is pretty much how I didn't entirely see this tournament going out. It works out all the same in my favor because it's a matchup I'd want to definitely see in real life. Abso-freaking-lutely. Bianca is looking for it. She could hit it right here. Got it. Doesn't go straight for the cover, though. There she goes. Will this be it? 1, 2. Beth kicks out. As Bianca's going to come flying and miss again. Same area. And then just hip drop to Bianca's back and kidneys. The journey between these two has been a thing of beauty and power and finesse. And Glam Slam, yes, she hit it. Will it end? 1, 2, no. Wow, and now it's Bianca rolling out to the outside. What? Oh no. Never mind about what just happened on that double axe handle miss. She just got a big move on the floor of the outside. Dragon leg corkscrew there by Bianca. Club to the back. Somebody is nearing the end of their journey here. Who is it going to be? It's been a brutal, physical, fun women's tournament. I can't wait to see how it ends. I really can't. And Bianca headed up top. Beth, middle of the ring, crossbody by Bianca. And wait, she might. She does. She's got her up. Got it. I don't know if Beth can kick out of it. I don't know if Beth can kick out of it. She might be able to. 2. No. Bianca Belair is the first Women's Elite Legends champion. What a tournament for the women of the WWE, of wrestling. That was amazing. We got, of course, one more match left to go here in this 3-match special series finale. And that's Macho Man Randy Savage versus Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero for the Men's Elite Legends Championship that Macho Man currently holds. But that ends the women's side. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the finale of the Dream Match Tournament. The second one. And at least for the series, this is the second time the men have had a Dream Match Tournament. But what you just witnessed was a hell of an end to the women's first ever Elite Legends Championship Dream Match Tournament. There's no way that I couldn't have put this one last. There's just too much potential that was there for those two to have had a classic match, similar to what Randy did with Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. Some of you out there may be going, but didn't they have a one-on-one match? No, they actually never did. And if they did, and I've missed it somewhere along the way, I mean, that's always a possibility, but to my knowledge, they never actually did have a one-on-one match in their lifetimes, which is really sad, because especially for someone who, like me, who's such a big fan of both of these guys, a Macho Man versus Eddie Guerrero match is actually a match I've thought about a lot. These two had everything you could possibly want for a wrestler. Yeah, they may not have had necessarily the biggest of the arms or the most powerhouse kind of moves. They were more ground game and aerial base to a degree, and they had their submission game as well. And you just got to take it for what it is and know that these two, if they had put on a match, whether it be in WCW, WWE, even TNA for that matter, anywhere these guys would have been at where they could have put on a match, championship or not, it would have been a classic right off the bat. So I think we're ready to get it underway. Charles Robinson holds up the Elite Legends Championship. Here we go. It's time. My hands are off the controller because this is all that. Alright, here we go. The finals matchup between Macho Man Randy Savage and Eddie Guerrero for the Elite Legends Championship. It's time. This matchup is beyond what I could possibly hope for to end this second tournament series. I mean, it's just fun to do these videos because I love thinking about dream matches in wrestling and what kind of matchups I would want to see, and also what other fans of wrestling would want to see. And I think we're all pretty cohesive on what we'd want to see in the dream match side of things, and I just love being able to make them come to life, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I continue to buy wrestling games, is because I love to do these dream matches between past talent, or even talent that was past talent, who never had matches with each other, one-on-one anyway. They may have had tag matches like these guys did, but they never went one-on-one. So it's crazy to think that when these two were in WCW, that match could have happened, but it didn't happen. But in WWE 2K24, which is the only up-to-date 2K game that I have, we can do that. Randy Savage gonna elbow his way out of it. Charles Robinson is flickering in the corner because they're cramming him. And a big back elbow off of that Irish whip. And knee right to the small of the back by Savage. Eddie Guerrero is needing to find his way back in this matchup early. And Savage, though not out of the realm of Macho Man's. Nope, rope break. And Eddie again looking for that same power bomb. Is he going to try for the cover? He is. Not near the ropes. Only a 1 count. Looking for a third go around here. And he'll hit it again. This time he will not go for the cover, as Savage will go to the outside of the ring and go right back in. Irish whip here by Guerrero. Leapfrog. Under. And tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Cover here. New champion. Not yet. Has done his work to Eddie, but Eddie is staying right with him every step of the way here. And Mach. Is he trying to put his feet on the ropes? Nope. And that forearm right to Guerrero's face, but Guerrero kicks out at 1.5. Elbow drop to Eddie. Knee to the small back again. Corner ropes to pull himself up now. And Savage. Big crossbody there. And he's going up. He could be looking for the elbow. No! Eddie! Kipped up! And Savage missed the body splash. Eddie Guerrero stomped to the left arm of Randy. And now just going to work on the left leg of Randy Savage. Eddie Guerrero has been doing some work to that upper and lower body of Savage. And suplex coming up here by Randy. Matchup so Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat-esque. The only match that I think could be close to that matchup in retrospect. And sleeper drop by Savage. But a possum pin! Could this be it? From out of nowhere, no. 1 count only. Savage gets out of it. Low drop kick. Stumbles Savage, but it doesn't take him down. And then a forearm right to the small of the back of Guerrero. Elbow right back to the head of Savage. We go around the world. Yeah, baby, we go around the world. Eddie Guerrero. Oh, man, those quick kicks and punches thrown. Savage is stunned. And Eddie's going to roll to the outside of the ring and meet Savage out there on the floor. But keep in mind, he can't win the Elite Legends Championship on the outside. He has to do it inside the ring. It is a normal match. Eddie going up. What is he doing? What are you doing, Eddie? Eddie? Oh my God, a missile drop kick over the... Oh my God. What is this match? Where did it come from? Where did it go? This is crazy. I have to be insane for putting this kind of tournament together for the second go around. I have to be. Steps back into the ring. He's going up. He does have a finisher. Could he be looking for the frog splash here? And Eddie, no, it's an elbow drop, and Savage rolls into it, actually. 1, 2, no. I cannot believe this. And Eddie, he's looking for 3 amigos on Macho Man Randy Savage. I live to see it. This is tremendous. I don't even care about the 3 stars that it's showing. You guys probably can't see because my face cam's probably there, but and a 2.5 But Eddie's going up. Frog Splash hits. Doesn't cover him, though. This time he does. 1, 2, no! How in the hell did Macho Man kick out? What the hell does Eddie Guerrero have to do to get this match to go his way? Again, fans, wrong game, but I'll give you credit. I would watch these guys fight forever if it ever had happened. Unfortunately, it never did. Eddie Guerrero misses the frog splash. Randy gets out of the way. And just a wind up right to the head of Eddie. Rolls to the apron. And Macho, oh man. What is Savage? Pile driver! That could do it. Rolls Eddie back into the ring. Will he go for the cover? Yes. 1, 2. No! Eddie kicks out. He's going up. This could be the end. Elbow incoming. And he hits. But not a cover right off. This time he covers him. 1, 2. No! What? Are you kidding me right now with this? Eddie Guerrero hit the frog splash earlier. Macho Man kicked out of it and then reversed it. This time he hits a pile driver. Macho Man hits a pile driver on the outside. That doesn't end it. He hits the elbow. That doesn't end it. What is this going to end with? This is the craziest match. This is great. This is the greatest WWE 2K match I've ever had. I've ever seen. And I don't tend to watch the matches. I tend to play the matches. But I knew I can't influence the finale in any way. It's got to be up to these guys and girls. Eddie Guerrero freezing Macho Man. Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline. And a soccer kick to the small of the back. And Eddie, he wants to go up, but he doesn't have a finisher. He could still hit an elbow, I guess. No, he hits a body splash instead. It could end like this. 2. No. Oh my God. This is the finale, right? Of this frog splash. He hit it. 1, 2. Eddie Guerrero. Oh my God. That was the greatest match in video game history. That was the greatest video game wrestling match. Screw your 4.5 stars. That was 10 out of 10. That was, oh my God. That is the way to honor those guys' memories. Right there. Rest in respect, rest in power, rest in peace. Macho Man Randy Savage and Eddie Guerrero right there, guys. Oh, if I could thank them for everything they've done over the years, it would be the greatest moment of my life. I guess it'll be the greatest moment in my afterlife if I get there. Wow. What a second round, or second, I can't even speak after that. What a second tournament. Group of 2 tournaments. Women's, men's. It was great all around. So I thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, this video and the entire tournament, go ahead and leave a thumb on that like button. If you want to subscribe and come join me for more rad videos like this, it'd be awesome of you. And if you want to leave a comment down below, go ahead. I always love hearing from you guys. Aside from that, always remember to imagine your dream, create your happiness, and live your life on the edge. I'll see you in that next episode. See ya.